Greetings, sea captains. This is Classic Crafts, the video series where we dissect and reassemble great ships to find out what makes them float far above the competition. In today's episode, we'll be taking a look at a ship that exploits the water physics of Sea of Craft in unusual and creative ways. The Gondola, created by CN4AK1, may not match the image of the Venetian gondola you have in your mind's eye. However, the word gondola possibly once meant small ship, which is a description that very much matches the gondola in Sea of Craft. This gondola behaves much like an IRL submersible vessel, with the key caveat being that it can be operated independently without the assistance of a mothership. It can function at the waterline, and it's also perfectly comfortable and stable moving above and below water. Its versatile usage of the environment is really what sets it apart, and today we'll be looking at how it achieves this versatility, and also some of the ways it can put it to good use. Much like the Sea Scorpion, the hull of the gondola is a work of function over form. The relatively spare construction, with plenty of surface area, allows for the building of lots of propellers and weapons. Most probably it was tweaked repeatedly throughout the building process in efforts to improve stability. As usual, basic movement is provided by propellers. These can be examined in two groups. First are the forward and backward aligned propellers, which pretty much do what they say on the tin. The unusual position of some of these propellers suggests they've been modified to help counteract forward and backward pitching, so the exact positions and configurations here are something you'll have to experiment with when building your own ship. The overall forward and backward movement of the gondola is very good and allows for effective melee attacking. The second group of propellers is the vertically aligned propellers. These propellers help the gondola dive and surface, which it does very rapidly right through the center of gravity of the ship, unlike other submersible vessels. The secret to this speed is unsurprisingly the large number of propellers, and getting a high ratio of these vertical propellers is something you'll need to prioritize if you want to build a ship with such powerful diving and surfacing. The cumulative force of these propellers is carefully balanced around the ship's center of gravity. This prevents pitching and uneven movement. Turning on the gondola is achieved using rudders. The turning power of these rudders is not great, and turning is one of the biggest overall weaknesses of this ship. The rudders do, however, provide the ancillary benefit of radically improved stability. The array of weapons spread across the gondola might seem random at first glance. It does, however, give the ship a number of unusual and very particular options when it comes to attacking other ships. The most obvious option is just to ram your opponent, making use of the ship's powerful frontal weaponry and good forward movement. The gondola can, however, also use its apparently decorative vertical spears to attack very effectively from underneath. The combination of its powerful surfacing abilities and the wondrous property of buoyancy allows the gondola to deal spectacular damage from below. The circular swords mounted at the sides are not much use when attacking laterally, as the ship's turning is so poor. They do, however, get some usage when attacking from above. That's right, attacking from above. Dive to a sufficient depth, then surface rapidly to gain air well above the waterline. Do this while maintaining forward momentum, and you crash into the top side of your opponent's hull. And that's it! Set sail, autonomous submersibles! The gondola is a ship that brings movement well and truly into the third dimension. Take these hallowed secrets of mad diving and surfacing, and use them to crush and undermine your foes. Go out there and create waves. Thanks very much, everyone. See you next time.